Welcome to Brainstorming Quotes. Let's read and listen quotes from Galileo Galilei, the father of observational astronomy, father of modern physics and father of science.
You cannot teach a man anything. You can only help him find it within himself.
I have never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him. Knowing thyself, that is the greatest wisdom. And the earth, turning upon itself, moves round the sun. Curiosity is the key to problem solving. Nature is relentless and unchangeable, and it is indifferent as to whether its hidden reasons and actions are understandable to man or not. Philosophy, nature, is written in that great book which ever is before our eyes. I mean the universe. But we cannot understand it if we do not first learn the language and grasp the symbols in which it is written. He who understands geometry is able to understand everything in this world. I value the discovery of a single truth, however insignificant, more highly than the pussyfooting around about the highest questions. By denying scientific principles, one may maintain any paradox. Doubt is the father of invention. There are those who reason well, but they are greatly outnumbered by those who reason badly. Measure what can be measured, and make measurable what cannot be measured. Mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe. See now the power of truth. The same experiment which at first glance seemed to show one thing, when more carefully examined, assures us of the contrary. The laws of nature are written by the hand of God in the language of mathematics. To understand the universe, you must understand the language in which it's written, the language of mathematics. Where the senses fail us, reason must step in. You may force me to say what you wish. You may revile me for saying what I do, but it moves. The prohibition of science would be contrary to the Bible, which in hundreds of places teaches us how the greatness and the glory of God shine forth marvelously in all His works, and is to be read above all in the open book of the heavens. Nothing occurs contrary to nature except the impossible, and that never occurs. In my studies of astronomy and philosophy I hold this opinion about the universe, that the sun remains fixed in the center of the circle of heavenly bodies, without changing its place, and the earth, turning upon itself, moves round the sun. Mathematics is the key and door to the sciences. Nature is inexorable and immutable. She never transgresses the laws imposed upon her, nor cares a whit whether her abstruse reasons and methods of operations are understandable to men. Being infinitely amazed, so do I give thanks to God, who has been pleased to make me the first observer of marvelous things, unrevealed to bygone ages. The Bible shows the way to go to heaven, not the way the heavens go. They who depend upon manifest observations will philosophize better than those who persist in opinions repugnant to the senses. They do not reflect that if men were immortal, they themselves would never have come into the world.
I, Galileo, son of the late Vincenzo Galilei, swear that I never said that the prime numbers are useless. Who would set a limit to the mind of man? Who would dare assert that we know all there is to be known?
It is only in order to shield your ignorance that you put the Lord at every turn to the refuge of a miracle.
In regard to the philosophers, if they be true philosophers, i.e., lovers of truth, they should not be irritated that the earth moves.
In time you may discover everything that can be discovered, and still your progress will only be progress away from humanity. The greatest wisdom is to get to know oneself.
We must say that there are as many squares as there are numbers.
Enthusiastic people experience life from the inside out. It is surely harmful to souls to make it a heresy to believe what is proved. All truths are easy to understand once they are discovered. The point is to discover them. Two truths cannot contradict one another. If I were again beginning my studies, I would follow the advice of Plato and start with mathematics. Curiosity always comes first in a problem that wants to be solved. To be humane, we must ever be ready to pronounce that wise, ingenious and modest statement, "I do not know." Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel Brainstorming Quotes and get the latest updates at the earliest. Thank you. Have a great day. The greatest wisdom is to get to know oneself. Brainstorming quotes read daily. Achieve success surely.